What is up, YouTube Nation? It's your boy Britvr. Welcome to the show. Some people have been asking me, what does Britvr stands for? VR stands for virtual revenue. And since we got that out of the way, let's get right into some news in the show. This week has been crazy, guys. The week has been crazy as we saw people storm the Capitol. Last summer was crazy in Chicago, so we're continue to see an unstable country because of the pandemic and people not making money, people not having money to feed for their kids. Not a lot of stimulus coming out from the government. I'm not saying you should wait on the government to give you anything, but man, it's been crazy. Just a couple of minutes ago, or you want to say an hour ago, Donald Trump was deleted from Twitter. I've never seen anybody deleted from Twitter, especially somebody that higher up in the government or higher up in the public. So that's the first to see. But let's forget about that and get into the cryptocurrency space. So right now, Bitcoin has made a resistance line at this 41,800. I can't believe Bitcoin is at 40,000. Hopefully it continues to go up. As it goes up and you are a buyer somewhere in the 10,000s, I think it's time to start to take some profits, guys. I've been taking profits here and there. You should take some profits here and there too. Now, there's tons of news about Bitcoin going to 100,000, 200,000. I don't think we're going to see that currently. I could be wrong about that. The last bull run, we've seen the same FOMO information going out. I think these outlets from this media of this news is trying to get people to buy more Bitcoin. But this is a very scary moment because greed is in right now. Everybody is calling me about Bitcoin. Why didn't people get in when nobody wanted Bitcoin? That's the time to get in. Ethereum hasn't even hit its all-time high, which is something I didn't see coming. But you guys have to think about this. Ethereum have an inflation rate. Bitcoin doesn't. There's only 21 million of it. So I think Ethereum's inflation rate is around 2%. And that's a lifetime inflation rate. Ethereum developer Vitalik did talk about putting a hard cap on it, but I don't think that's going to be improved. The crazy thing that's going on in the cryptocurrency market right now about these coins pumping, there needs to be an update on both of the networks, Ethereum and Bitcoin, because it costs too much to send a transaction or have a transaction go through. Everybody is keeping their crypto on exchanges right now, well, the retailers, but the big boys are taking it off the exchanges, putting it in a cold wallet. I can't even send $1 worth of Bitcoin to somebody because the charge would be around $10. Hopefully the Lightning Network people will move on towards that, but a lot of people don't even understand Bitcoin, so why would they move towards the Lightning Network? My boy Jack out there, you need to make some more YouTube channels. If you don't know who Jack, I think it's Miller is, follow him on Twitter. He has developed some incredible technology for Bitcoin Lightning, and it should be used. It most definitely should be used if you're trying to send 50 cents worth of Bitcoin to somebody. Now, I'm sorry, I think I got ahead of myself. Let's get back to the Bitcoin price. So my last video, we talked about that slant, and it was a high probability that it was going to pop up Bitcoin. I guess it did. It shot it right directly up. It made a support line at this $35,300, and we haven't even really been back to that spot. So I think maybe Bitcoin may pull back to that support line, and we'll see where it will go after that. So before we get to these videos, I want to show you guys, there's two videos from Tom Lee, OG, and another guy, he's an OG in the cryptocurrency space. Peter Swift has been talking about Bitcoin on his Twitter, hand over fist, over and over and over. And he's a huge investor in gold, and he pushed people to buy gold. What I want to say to this guy is, stop talking about Bitcoin. You lost your Bitcoin. So stop talking about it and just let it go. Bitcoin is the new digital gold. It wasn't even made to be digital gold. It was made to be a peer-to-peer cash. But hopefully in the future, technology will evolve and we will have enough nodes to transfer over to make Bitcoin with bigger block sizes. And hopefully these block sizes will let the transaction fees go down. So let's get right into the videos and I'll see you right back.
I'd like to come to you to talk about Bitcoin. Certainly significant gains that we've seen, trading right now well above 41,000. You saw that note out from JPM earlier this week talking about Bitcoin hitting 146,000. Has your thesis changed at all given the significant surge that we have seen over the last several weeks?
I think that the price move in Bitcoin actually is pretty textbook, because it's behaving the way crypto and Bitcoin has acted after previous halvenings, when the block reward's cut in half. And 2017 was a year when Bitcoin last went parabolic. That's one full year after the halvening. 2021 would pattern itself after that. So if the fact that Bitcoin's doubled almost in 10 days, and I think the JP Morgan numbers are not that far off. I mean, I'm not sure I'd be that precise with 146,000, but I think Bitcoin, if it looks like 2017, will be up at least 300% this year.
It does seem like an oddly precise price target there too, huh? I mean, you guys had 40,000. We're already above that now. You said that it could quadruple. That would put it above 100,000 here at some point in 2021. So I mean, continue that trend. We've talked about volatility in Bitcoin and how quickly it can move south here. So I mean, obviously, it's not expected to be a straight up into the right chart, or is it? Maybe how should investors be looking at it?
Yeah, it's a hyper volatile asset. Again, I just would point out the future's uncertain, but our roadmap for risk assets this year is that stocks would be pretty explosive out of the gate and peak in sometime either in late January, but as late as April around S&P 4,000 before a big drawdown happens. I think Bitcoin is going to, if the S&P falls 10%, Bitcoin is going to have a huge drawdown. It could be down 40, 50%. So I don't think it's straight up with a ruler. It's going to be pretty jagged, but I think at the end of the year, Bitcoin is much higher.
Did you say it could be down as much as 40%?
Yes, but that's a pretty typical correction for crypto. In fact, I think last year it had a couple of drawdowns nearly that size. So that's what you get with a permissionless blockchain and experiencing hyper growth and adoption.
All right, Chamath, we don't have that much time left. Let's talk rocket ships. First, Bitcoin. That falls into that category because that's what that is. 39,000. Where's it going?
I mean, can you play the clip in 2012 and 13 when it was at 200 and everybody was laughing at me on CNBC every time I would talk about Bitcoin? Where is it going? It's probably going to 100, then 150, then 200,000. In what period? I don't know. 5 years, 10 years, but it's going there. And the reason is because every time you see all of this stuff happening, it just reminds you that, wow, our leaders are not as trustworthy and reliable as they used to be. And so just in case, we really do need to have some kind of, insurance we can keep under our pillow that gives us some access to an uncorrelated hedge. And it's going to eventually transition to something much more important. But for right now, you're just getting all these data points that prove this thing. It's just the fabric of society is frayed. And until we figure out how to make it better, it's time to just have a little schmuck insurance on the side, and everybody's running in. It's just an incredible thing. I could never have imagined it.
Good to be a schmuck, I guess, if you got in early and it goes to where you think it's going to go. The other rocket.
Hey guys, and we're back. Hopefully you enjoyed those videos. Both of those guys are OGs in the cryptocurrency space. They know what they're talking about. Hopefully you gained some information and some knowledge about that. So we're going to end the video right here. Hit the like button, hit the subscriber button. Go to my website, Britvr Crypto. I keep forgetting to tell people to go to my website. It has free content on passive income in the cryptocurrency space. Free. Go to my website, Britvr Crypto, and go to the tab for videos. And it's all free. It teaches you about the cryptocurrency space and how you can make interest in your sleep. Okay? In your sleep. Like Warren Buffett said, if you're not making money in your sleep, you're not even really doing anything. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you again for watching the channel. Peace.